Black rhino were once widely distributed across Africa until 97% of the population was lost in just 30 years. However, over the last 2 decades, numbers have doubled to more than 5,000, now mostly found in 4 range states. The southern white rhino has an even more remarkable conservation success story, reduced to less than 100 in the Hluhluwe Imfolozi Game Reserve by 1890. Numbers have recovered to more than 20,000. South Africa is home to over 80% of all Africa's rhinos. In recent years, Africa has seen a resurgence in poaching. In 2015, 5% of all Africa's rhinos were killed by poachers. Our rhino population cannot sustain current poaching rates. The threat comes from demand for rhino horn from the Far East. For centuries, rhino horn has been used in traditional Asian medicine. More recently, rhino horn is seen as a luxury good, status symbol, and investment. Transnational crime networks move horn from Africa to Asia to meet this demand. WWF South Africa's rhino program began in 2012. Each year, our Black Rhino Range Expansion Project creates a new population of black rhinos. We have established 10 to date, and more than 70 calves have been born on project sites. We also provide support for their monitoring and protection. We believe that people who live alongside protected areas must benefit from living with wildlife. We work with the Southern African Wildlife College to support the Rural Initiative for a Sustainable Environment and provide community scholarships to train future reserve managers. We support efforts to provide the best training, tools, and new technologies for law enforcement and promote South Africa's cooperation with key countries like Mozambique. We work with governments and international conventions on policies to support rhino conservation. We also back targeted demand reduction campaigns aimed at illegal rhino horn use in Vietnam. By helping to conserve our rhino populations, we are protecting entire ecosystems. Without flagship species like rhinos, elephants, and lions, the loss of our tourists and income would threaten the future of our protected areas. At WWF, we see rhinos as symbols of the importance of wild spaces in Africa. By working together, we can make a difference.